And welcome to the Aaron Katsman Show. I'm your host, Aaron Katsman, and we speak to you about your life, your money, and your investments. And as always, we're coming to you from the spiritual and soon to be financial capital of the world, Jerusalem, Israel. If you like this content, please hit the like button below. If you've not yet done so, please subscribe to both the YouTube channel and to the podcast. And if you think somebody might actually find this interesting, why don't you go ahead and share it with them as well? So, summer is coming and it's vacation time. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation had to be left alone, or whatever the song was by that famous group that I really, really liked. And name is the name. It's passing me by right now. I can't actually think of that, which is really weird. And I guess I'm getting old. Anyway, vacation time. How do you pay for a vacation? I've been getting a lot of calls from clients. Yeah, we're going to go here, we're going to go there. And I'm like a little bit skeptical. Why am I skeptical? Because I know what their financial situation is. And I'm a little bit miffed at why they are allowing themselves I don't want to say luxurious in the sense that they're staying in a five-star hotel in Thailand, but luxurious for them, meaning that they're spending more than they can probably afford. This is something that that I come across a lot, right? People want to have fun. They think the only way that they can, I guess, show love or have a great time with their children is to spend more and more money with them. A lot of data says that that's not true. It's memories which create the relationship, not just buying things. But we'll leave that. It usually starts when someone who's a little bit more well off, or maybe their parents are paying for it for them, decide that they're going to go to, X, Y, and Z cool place. And then, to be like the Joneses, right? Got to be like the Joneses. Family X, who doesn't have quite as much, or might have more children or whatever, decide, well, they've got to go there also because, if the kids find out that the Joneses kids are going to X, Y, and Z, well, oh my God, they're just never going to live it. We're never going to live it down by us. And, they won't love us anymore as parents. And the fact of the matter is that's just bogus. The fact of the matter is you owe your children financial stability more than anything else, and financial responsibility, not blowing more money than you can ever dream of that you can afford on some kind of crazy vacation. So don't keep up with the Joneses. But what you should do is budget. Start thinking about the summer vacation the day you get back from the vacation. Start thinking about next year's vacation. And if you want to do something, you can already price things out. You might want to add 10% or to the total cost. But if you start saving for that right after you come back, you've got 12 months basically to save. There's no reason that cannot be a budget line, right? Saving for summer vacation. Summer vacation blowout. And just guide money there every month. Divide it by 11 or 12, whatever it is, and funnel that money there. And then voila, you can have yourself a vacation. It's not that crazy, but don't go overboard. At the end of the day, it's just, a week or two. And, if it means staying local and going cheaper, you can still have a great time, whether it's with your friends or with your family, your kids, whatever it is, yourself, right? It's not the price tag doesn't generally determine how amazing the vacation is going to be. You might get to do a cool thing or two, the higher the price tag, but okay, so you did bungee jumping, over some crazy river and you almost killed yourself. But sometimes hanging around, a local inn with your kids and just doing stuff is, first of all, creates a better relationship, and two, creates better memories. Thanks for tuning in. I'm providing now, I'm a psychologist. I'm giving therapy. Just kidding, not a therapist. Anyway, so how to plan for your vacation, your summer vacation, very simply. Start saving and make it fit within the budget. If it's something that you want to do, like we always say with the budget, right? Prioritize. You can't do everything unless you have an incredible, infinite amount of money. At some point, you have to say, no, we can't afford it. Okay, so you should prioritize. Summer vacation should be more than X. Maybe, if you cut out a couple of Pilates sessions over the course of a month or whatever, you can fund it. If you cut out some coffees over the course of 12 months. That'll help you, right? There are all kinds of things. We always are making choices what we want to spend money on and what we don't. If it is a big priority for you to have a more expensive vacation, then figure out along the way what you're going to cut in order to be able to afford that summer vacation. And if it's not quite as important, then, keep doing the Pilates, keep having the cheese danishes, and buy the coffee at the coffee shop and go for a much more reasonably priced, modest vacation. The ball's in your hands, but don't get stuck trying to play catch up, right? Don't think that you're the Joneses if you're the Smiths, okay? Don't get in over your head for just a summer vacation, right? It's a pretty bad reason to get into debt because you needed to go to some other destination. I mean, your kids are fine, or your family, your friends, whatever, they're fine if you don't go to that crazy, amazing destination that you saw cool pictures on Instagram. Okay? You've been tuning in to the Aaron Katsman Show, where we speak to you about your money, your life, and your investments. If you like this content, please hit the like button below. If you've not yet done so, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll speak to you soon.